What's up, Libra? Welcome to your July 2021 general reading. This is going to be for you, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, but of course, it's not going to resonate with all of you guys, so definitely check out your other placements, okay? Let's get straight into this reading. Libra, this is a really good time for you. This is a time where I don't know. I like, for lack of better, whatever, I want to say like justice is being served. And there is no justice card here, just so you know. But this is a time where it feels like, so many Libras have been working so hard on all these little secret projects because we are lightweight, that type of person who don't want to talk about new things with people until it's already there, right? Until it's something that's like to be talked about, right? We don't want to be ashamed, all these things. But for a lot of Libras, there's these things that we've been working on for so long. And then now it's like we're starting to see how all these things have paid off. All the sacrifices paid off, all the hard work, all the tears, all the everything, right? This is a really, really, really good month, especially when it comes to money, when it comes to anything 10th house connected, which is, your career, your public image, you as an authority, money, all that type of stuff, right? It's connected to that Capricorn energy. So this is a really great month in terms of business, elevating, going to a next level, whether it's you're taking on more clients, whether it's you're starting your own business, whether it's your name is getting put more out there. This is a really, really great time. On the 16th of this month, Venus will be moving into Leo. Also very, very cute because for us, that's our 11th house. So very social time as well. Pretty much from the 16th on, if it hasn't already hit you, from the 16th on, even into July, or I'm sorry, even into August, and we're talking about Leo season, it's going to be a very social time for Libra. 11th house is about your social circles. It is about, how you are in the community. It's about your friends. It's all of that stuff. So there's a lot of good work and good networking that can be done, especially if you put that 10th house and that 11th house stuff together. A lot of good work and networking that can be done, especially for you creatives who don't have, your typical 9-to-5 job. We are also going to be having, which is really interesting, we'll be having 2 consecutive full moons in Aquarius, right? The first one will be July, I believe, 23rd, and the next one will be next month in August, I believe, the 22nd. This July full moon in Aquarius is going to be at 1 degree. The August, I'm getting all mixed up, the August full moon will be at 29 degrees. So pay close attention to the things that kind of pop up around this full moon time for you, Libra, because it's very, very likely that you'll see how some things have kind of come full circle once that second full moon in Aquarius hits. Now, for us, it's going to be tapping into that 5th house energy of creativity, right? Romance, kids, just, it's a really fun, light energy, and there's a lot of fun that can come from it. Now, I do want to say the first week of July was kind of a bust for a lot of people. A lot of people, tensions were pretty high. There was a T-square, a fixed T-square between Mars, Saturn, and Uranus that was making things kind of complicated. But next week, I believe on the 12th, 13th, there is a Mars and Venus conjunction, which is going to be beautiful, especially for us Libras. I feel like Libras were one of the signs that will benefit from it the most. It's really going to be great in terms of like clearing up, bringing any clarity to situations. If there were money concerns, this is something that, maybe there's some things that pop up next week. But then also in terms of like love in your relationships, this is really cute. Lots of time for, fun and, creativity and romance with your partner. So really, really good. Now, looking at these cards, I was kind of stunned and blown away by the cards because we've got all the 7s out here and they go back to back to back to back. They're one after another. 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 7 of Discs. Now, 7 is a highly spiritual number. Think about it. There's 7 chakras in the body. You know, like 7 is really a number that's about like that inner questing, the inner knowing. It's a very intuitive number. It's very much connected to source, right? And again, I think Libras have gone through so much ups and downs, just trying to get to that next level that we want to be. And I think that this is also indicating some type of full circle with that. Now, you know, I had to look up the number, the meaning of 7777. And it says, the Goog says, the angel number 7777 means that you are on the right path and heading in the right direction. Due to your positive attitude and hard work, you will earn your rewards. The symbol of 7777 is a very positive sign and means you should expect more happiness in your life soon. So like I said, this seems like this is a month where a lot of good is working out for us. So we're going to roll with that. Now, the bottom of the deck, we've got the 6 of Wands, which is success, right? This is a victory card. This is about being seen. Some of you guys being seen more publicly. Like I said, in terms of work, with that 10th house energy that we're in, this is a really, really, really good time for opportunities with work, more money coming in, you know, more connections, that type of thing. We've got the Ace of Pentacles underneath that 6 of Wands. So I do think that there are things that are going to significantly turn around in terms of your finances for a lot of you Libras, and in terms of your work opportunities, which is really, really good. Which is great also because we're talking about Cancer season, which is talking about 4th house energy, which is talking about the foundations. So there's a lot of that work-life balance happening too. Now, the 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups, and 7 of Wands. And we'll just throw in the 7 of Discs. They're all here. And they came out one after another. Now, again, the first week of July was not an easy one for a lot of people. There may have been some things that have gone awry, especially in your communication with others, especially if you feel like it's an issue of boundaries. The 7 of Swords, and I don't normally get that, although, you know, you could gather, but like with this depiction with the fox, and he's kind of like the way that that sword is laying across his feet right there, it just feels like there's a clear line, a clear boundary that he's trying to draw here, right? Some of you guys, there may have been some deception or something in the first week, or something that went kind of wrong in terms of boundaries with people. And Libras, we can sometimes struggle with our boundaries with people because we want to be there for everybody. At least I feel like that's Libras when we're younger. I feel like when we get a little bit older, we get pretty damn good at boundaries, and it can be quite scary. But, oh my God, stop it. 7 of Pentacles. So we got another 7. Okay. This could be boundaries in terms of money, in terms of finances, in terms of growing something. When we talk about 7 of Pentacles, this is really about growth, right? This is someone who has planted the seeds and they're waiting for them to grow. But there's something important to remember too, which I think is coming up for this message, because you've got 7 of Pentacles now twice, and teamed up with that 7 of Swords. I think that there's been a lot of anxious energy that's been surrounding these Libras for, you know, the things that you've been trying to implement and the things that you've been trying to do to change your life. And because it's been a long time coming for some of you guys, it's almost been like, I don't know, like the confidence in the thing has lacked. But remember, everything takes time. If we plant seeds, they don't sprout tomorrow, right? You don't, like, this isn't a chia pet. Like, chia pets are like the only plants I could think of that, like, you might get a little sprout the next day or two, but like things take time. And so not to be hard on yourself in terms of time and how much time you feel like something may have taken you to get, whether it's a relationship, you know, to get your degree, to get to this next level of work, whatever the thing is. I also do want to say, I think a part of the reason, considering the 7 of Pentacles and, you know, 7 of Swords, because it does feel like there's something about people being kind of stuck up on time and how much time it's taking to get to a certain level. What it's done also is brought more insight, brought more options, right? So yes, maybe something has taken you a while to get there, but maybe now you see things differently. It's opened you up in a way where it's giving you more choices. For some of you guys, there's new things that you're going towards. I do feel like if there's something that you've been working on project-wise, or yeah, there may be some little tweaks, or you might consider going in a different direction in something. Switching something up. When we talk about Two of Wands, that is planning for the future, but it's also like very much we're going in a new direction. So for some of you guys, there may have been some delays on something, and now this is where you're realizing, oh, if this hadn't happened, then I wouldn't have this new opportunity that I'm actually way more aligned to and care way more about, right? So it's a good thing. Now, Seven of Wands and Eight of Cups. With the options that have opened up for you guys, for some of you guys, that means kind of standing your ground and realizing that it's time to walk away from something, right? I feel like there's some of you who, especially like, you know, relationship is an easy example. Maybe you've decided to go a different direction for some of you guys because maybe you're dealing with someone who's been taking a while to commit, or, you know, if it's about working with a certain someone, maybe it's taken a long time to, I don't know, to come up on this opportunity. But I do feel like for most of you that this will be resonating for, it feels like this is a situation where whatever it is that you're going for, whatever it is that you've been working on, it kind of required you to move a little different, right? To test out different ways of doing things, to move in different directions, to be a little bit more open. And that's actually taking you on this different path. That's actually worked out for you better. And something that maybe you wouldn't have considered if there hadn't been the delays, or if there hadn't been, you know, the drama surrounding something. Now, with this 10th house, ooh, wow, interesting. So the first card I pulled was the Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, right? And then now here, we're talking environment, we've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Same cards, just flipped with the decks. The Seven of Discs card talks about perseverance, right? Sticking to something, the consistency that it takes. And then the Seven of Swords talks about trying to avoid something. If you look at it like this, it's like this person trying to avoid the consistency, trying to avoid the things, the responsibility. Now we've got a King of Cups here. I want to do one more time, because also in a relationship setting, this could be also like some of you guys were dealing with someone who you felt was trying to avoid relationship. But it almost feels like there's a turnaround. Yeah. Some of you guys too, yeah, there might be someone that you've dealt with in the past, or someone that you've been dealing with for a while who, like, up until this moment has seemingly, like, you felt like could pretty much take it or leave it. It almost feels like they're standing solid now. They want to, you know, King of Pentacles, he's a family man. He's a great father. He's a great provider. He's very down to earth. He's even keel. He's very money connected. Like, he represents security. He represents stability. And it almost feels like for some of you guys, something comes full circle in terms of, like, if there was someone that you were dealing with that, like, things were cool, but you know, sevens will kind of leave you in a space of, yeah, this is cool, but I don't really know. You know, like, it's kind of unsure still. Six of Pentacles, Justice. Yeah, it feels like there's someone who wants to step up to the plate now in a different way. They could have an earth sign in their big three or their Venus. Yeah, but you know what? In terms of, like, relationship, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're starting to see consistency where before you couldn't necessarily feel that, right? Because you also have the Star here. And the star is about wish fulfillment. The star is about things coming true. It is about healing and hope and vulnerability. And then what's clarifying it is the Queen of Pentacles. So you got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. This is a dynamic relationship. Some of you guys are stepping into a space with a partner or someone that you've been talking to that now I feel like they want to offer more. They recognize that they want more from this connection. They want commitment. This isn't just hey, see you when I see you, or hey, let's see where this goes. And this could be someone that you've dealt with for a long time. And they could be now at this place where they realize where they messed up in the past and sometimes feel guilty about it. But there are 2 cups still standing here. 6 of Cups. Yeah, this feels like for some of you guys, this could be someone that you've been dealing with for quite a while. Not necessarily anything new, but new in terms of we want to elevate to this new space. We're both now on the same page, or at least there's that clarity that's coming out around it. Like the things are actually being said now. Empress card is clarifying the Princess of Swords, which is Page of Swords. You know, Page of Swords is an immature energy. It usually represents kids or it represents messages coming to you. It's very young though. It's not experienced. And you know, a Princess of Swords person can be, sorry if you hear my son, he's playing Fortnite with his friends and he's loud. Anyway, Princess of Swords can be kind of like that nosy person who's all up in your business, like someone who's a spy. There may be people checking for you, duh. You got the Empress card, which is also Libra energy or Taurus energy. It's really Venus energy. This is about abundance. So this is good things in terms of your money. Seeing the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and Empress here, I love it. I think that in terms of money, Libra's doing really, really well in terms of career and in terms of setting the foundations, really making the good connections with clients, bringing in the monies, all the abundance. That's really good. Also, there is something about, you know, family and growth in terms of that and, you know, growing your foundations, growing your home life. We are in Cancer season, which is all about the home. We are in Cancer season, which is all about the mother. And the Empress is all about the mother too, because she's pregnant. So that's another thing. We do see an Empress with the Princess of Swords. You know, could be some of you guys find out that you're expecting this month, or if it's not even you, sometimes, you know, if you're close to people, you'll get like your best friend's, you know, read, or your, you know, your sister or something like that. I kept getting pregnancy cards when my best friend found out she was pregnant. So just one of those things. But there's a lot of growth to happen here. There's a lot of abundance coming your way. Things have not been necessarily easy. It's taken a lot, Libra. You've made it. Hello, congratulations. Understand that the delays that you've experienced, they just help to refine exactly what it is you want. We've got money coming in. We've got good connections coming in, good people coming in, wish fulfillment coming in. So this is a really big month for success for Libra, okay? Victory for Libra, money for Libra. Now, have courage to ask for help. Oh, no, have courage to ask for and accept help. Cancer got a similar card about asking for help, but it was not this one. But it says, asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it's offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided, right? So doing the good old give and take. Very, very important. And then we've got engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So of course not everyone's getting engaged, but this can just talk about connections getting deeper. Like I said, that Mars Venus conjunction is a cute one for us. And this might bring you guys closer to your loved ones. And you might find that you are elevating in some way in your relationship. So that's really, really good. If you do get engaged this month, congratulations. So happy for you. That's your reading. I hope that it was helpful. I hope that you guys got something from it. If you would like a personal reading, you can reach out to me at shesbybetarot@gmail.com. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye, Libra.